From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
We made it to Wednesday. It's Wednesday, October 23rd, 2K13. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good Wednesday morning.
Hello. Hope you're doing well today. We're counting down the days, and it won't be long till October is done.
Time is flying.
It is flying right on by.
Yes, it is.
And I'm not trying to rush things here, you know, but the truth is we're just moving right along. Boogity, boogity.
Yes, we are. Boogity, boogity. Let's see who's on today's show, Mr. Alley.
Who's on?
We have Cindy Stallard. She is the City of Goldsboro's occupational health nurse, and she's on talking about flu symptoms and how to prevent the flu.
That's right.
The dreaded flu.
The dreaded flu.
Then we also have someone on talking about Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation.
Oh, okay.
What they offer.
Outstanding.
And Southern Wayne Boosters. Oh, Southern Wayne High School is having something fantastic that's going to be happening very, very soon.
Yeah, that's
and
Lynn.
You don't want to, yes, Lynn Williams from Mount Olive is going to be talking about the Southern Wayne Booster Club.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right, let's see who may be celebrating a birthday and who may not.
Yes, tell us.
Pele.
Pele?
The Brazilian soccer star.
Ah.
And I won't give you his name, but we know him as Pele. He's 72 years today.
Wow.
Scored 1,281 goals out of 1,363 matches, which is an amazing number. He voted football player, of course they call it football there.
Yes.
Football player of the century by the people that do that sort of thing. He's 72. Ryan Reynolds, film and TV actor who was voted People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 2010. Ryan Reynolds is 36 today.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thought I would. I have no idea who that is.
Oh, I do. Most of us do.
Oh, okay.
Right, ladies?
No, most of us. Okay. Martin Luther King III is 55 years today. Birthday today for Dwight Yoakam out of Bakersfield. He's 56. Country singer, star of guitars, Cadillacs, and never mind. Sanjay Gupta, Yoakam is 56 today. Sanjay Gupta, 43 today, the Atlanta neurosurgeon and chief medical correspondent for CNN. Robert Trujillo is 48 today. Trujillo plays bass guitar for the rock band Metallica.
Ah,
so
okay.
There you go. You ever heard of Weird Al Yankovic?
Absolutely.
What a funny man he is. He is.
Is his birthday today?
He is 53 years today. Football star Doug Flutie is 50. Birthday today for John Huertas, a Puerto Rican actor best recognized as Detective Javier Esposito on ABC's Castle. Esposito.
Who is he on? Oh, Esposito. Yeah, because I watch Castle. I love that show.
Right. It's Javier Esposito
Yeah.
on Castle. It's John Huertas is his name. He's 43 years today. Meghan McCain is 28 today. And Johnny Carson would have been 88 years today.
Really? I didn't know. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. There'll never be another Carson, I'll tell you that.
No, there will not.
Funny man.
And I hear he was very different off camera than he was on. I didn't know that until recently.
He was. He was very reserved.
Yes,
very
that's what
mild.
I heard. Yeah, very almost uncomfortable in his own skin.
Just about. Yeah, very.
Wow, you would have never guessed that on air.
No,
he
you
was
wouldn't.
wonderful.
No, he was quite the entertainer. Funny man.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know what he did before the Tonight Show.
What did he do?
Well, he was on television. He did a couple of game shows. Who Do You Trust was one of his game shows, and anyway, he had several other things that he did. But he picked up the Tonight Show after Jack Parra, and then the rest is history.
Legend. Now he's a
Became
legend.
legend, indeed.
That's exactly right.
All right, what you got?
Let's see. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce is having something called the 4th Annual Leadership Conference and Luncheon.
Great.
Yes, let's see. Lessons learned in leadership is the topic.
Yeah.
It's going to feature a panel of community leaders speaking about the lessons they've learned. It's going to be Representative John Bell from the North Carolina House of Representatives, Mr. Tom Buffkin of Franklin Baking Company,
Way to go, Tom.
Dr. Sandra McCullen of Wayne County Public Schools.
He makes a lot of bread.
Yes.
Tom Buffkin
And
does.
Mr. Greg Morgan from Southern Bank and Trust Company, a great panel that's going to be talking about and questions and answer sessions about the lessons they've learned during their leadership roles and times. Let's see. What time? It's noon until 1:30, Goldsboro Country Club. The tickets are $25. Of course, this does include lunch at Goldsboro Country Club. Give them a call at the Chamber of Commerce if you'd like to attend and be a part of this fantastic leadership luncheon.
Okay. What do these words have in common? We'll get to that right after this.
That's exactly right, so stay with us. Hello, joining me today is Cindy Stallard, occupational health nurse with the City of Goldsboro. She's going to talk with us today about the advantages of getting your flu shot. Welcome to the show, Cindy.
Hey, Kim.
Well, I know you've told me personally all the advantages and have already given me my flu shot.
Yes, we didn't do it live this time.
No, we're not doing it live on air, but can you tell the community the advantages and disadvantages, if you will, of getting a flu shot, what it helps prevent, and the reasons, in your opinion, as a nurse, that most, if not all of us, should get this vaccine?
Well, it's just really important to get the vaccine because it gives you the added immunity to fight the to fight the virus that's coming out this year. And every year there are thousands of people that end up dying from this flu. And it's just something you want to try if you have any respiratory problems or a poor immune system, small children that can't, protect themselves, elderly that have other things going on in their body. All those things are good factors for getting a flu vaccine. And so if somebody does get sick with the flu, we want them to stay home, take medicine, Motrin, Tylenol for the aches and pains, and it's anywhere between 7 to 10 days before you start feeling, like yourself again. So.
And that really is true. If you have a full-blown case of the flu, it's a good 5 to 7 days.
Right.
Having experienced it myself, that was one of the worst feelings ever, was to feel like that you couldn't do anything about it.
Right.
Is there anything you can do to really ease the symptoms other than Motrin? Because I tried that too.
Well, sometimes people try Theraflu. It's like an elixir, and it helps with the aches and pains as well. So good hand washing all the time if you're sick. You don't want to take it to work with you and give it to your coworkers or to your other families and friends. You just want to rest, get plenty of liquids, and bide your time.
Well, tell us some of the symptoms of how someone would know that they are coming down with the flu, and what should they do early on?
I think it's the aches and pains that'll bother you the most. Once you start feeling that, and you may run an elevated temperature, and we talked about the things to do for that. So it's just important to take best care of you. Stay hydrated, because the headaches can be really bad if you get dehydrated. Wash your hands often. Avoid other people that aren't sick. And that's about it, really.
That's about all you can do, and just lay in bed and try to recover best you can.
Isolate yourself if you have a big family, to try to, not share it with everybody.
So how does the flu shot prevent all of this?
Well, it's a vaccine that is injected into our body. It is not a live virus. So a lot of people have the misconception that we're giving them something live and they're going to come down with the flu, and that's not true. So what it does is it causes our body to work harder against the vaccine that was injected into the body, and from there we develop immunities against that, and so that helps us, to be immune to hopefully the flu that's coming this year.
And it is ever changing. We've talked about that several times amongst ourselves, that each year the flu virus is different, and it keeps ever evolving. Well, how do scientists continue to change the flu vaccine to be able to fight this off?
I wish I could tell you how they exactly pick it, but I don't know their formula for it. But they look at what's out there, and they try to make their best scientific guess. And that's how we end up with different formulas sometimes. So
each year it is totally different.
Right, this one is real similar to last year. There's 2 A strains. One covers the avian flu, and then there's a B strain in there. And so that's the formula that's almost similar to last year's. So hopefully they made, a great guess.
Absolutely. We certainly hope so, don't we?
Yes, absolutely. They've done pretty well.
Who would be the first people that you would say on the list that absolutely need to get their flu shots?
Those groups that we talked about, the elderly with the poor immune system, anybody with respiratory problems, small children. My granddaughter already had hers. She's 9 months old. Anybody's taking care of a small child, it's important to get their flu vaccine as well, so that they don't share that with, the babies.
What is too young of an age to get a flu shot, would you say?
I'm not sure of that one. I'd have to
Okay.
check with a pediatrician.
And that's one of the things that maybe parents can question. There probably is an age that is too young
Right.
for a flu shot.
Right.
So definitely ask your physician if your child is too young to
That's good advice.
get a shot at that age. All right, so moving forward, you've gotten a flu shot. What can you expect once you've gotten the shot?
Sometimes people have some achiness. Some people will have a little bit of a runny nose or a headache, maybe a mild fever. Those should go away in a day or two.
Sounds good. And there are some of the symptoms. I just got my flu shot from Cindy recently, and I did have a sore arm for about 3 days. But after that, everything was fine, and everything's going great so far. So I'll keep reporting back to you.
Okay, great, great.
Well, thank you, Cindy. And if people want to find out more information about the flu shot or about wellness in general, where should people go to try to find out wellness information?
The CDC is a great site, Center for Disease Control.
That's exactly right. CDC, Center for Disease Control, has so much good information. They also have a Facebook page where you can stay up to date with the latest and the greatest things that are happening in that particular world. Well,
Very
thank
good.
you, Cindy. We appreciate it. Go get your flu shot if you haven't so far. And this is what's happening in your community.
Thanks for watching. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television, in the heart of Goldsboro, in the heart of Wayne County.
Welcome back to the show. Today I have with me Terry Light. She is the president of Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation. Let's welcome her to the show. Hi, Terry. So glad to have you on today.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So we're here to talk about your new reign as the president of DGDC, or Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation, and you're taking over from Jeff Holtz.
Yes.
So tell me more about that transition. I know you all did a lot of that transition at the annual meeting, right?
We did. Jeff Holtz, of course, is my dear friend. We've worked together on the board for a very long time. So it's an easy transition, and we're glad he's still on our board. We work very closely together and will for the remaining years that we're on the board together.
And I'm sure he has done a great job, and he's so passionate about downtown, just as you are. So tell us more about the annual meeting, because it was fabulous.
Our annual dinner is held every September, and it's a time for us to celebrate the accomplishments of the past year and to look forward to the future of the next year and make our plans known and celebrate our accomplishments.
And we had quite a few people attend that own local businesses downtown. A lot of awards were given out. And I'm telling you, it was amazing to see how downtown is growing by leaps and bounds, and no one knows that better than DGDC.
Yes, we are extremely proud. There's a new business opening here just about every other month, it feels like.
It's amazing.
Please, anybody who wants to see what's happening, check out our Facebook page,
That's a
because
good
we
place to go.
welcome new people that way. And our website also. You'll get to see what's going on around downtown.
That's exactly right. And the website is dgdc.org.
That's right.
And then the Facebook page, of course, is just Downtown Goldsboro.
That's right.
So, all right, Terry, so tell me more about this big grant that Goldsboro has been awarded. $10 million Goldsboro's been awarded for its downtown area development. So tell us more about what you all intend to do with that, with those funds.
Yes, we are one of the privileged in the country to receive this grant. And our main focus for the grant is our streetscape project. We will finish that along Center Street. We'll go down towards Union Station with our streetscape, and we will build a transfer center down there to house our gateway bus system and offices. And that's next to historic Union Station, and that is actually our prize. We want to continue to develop that area and restore that historic building and put it into use again.
So we'll have an entire transportation center.
Yes, we
Everything
will.
will be there together, and we can. That is a whole area that we can be very proud of in the upcoming years.
Absolutely. It's going to be a work in progress, and it's going to turn out spectacular.
It really is, and we've got a lot of people that have been at play in this and have had their hands in it and working hard and advocating for our downtown, and we really do appreciate all the hard work that Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation does on a daily basis.
Thank you.
Well, tell me more about the goals of not only the $10 million grant and what you all plan to do with that, but tell me more about just the goals of DGDC in general.
Well, we have kind of a few goals. The first thing we do is promote downtown, raise awareness about how great it is, about how successful your business can be here. We are interested in the economic development of downtown, because when your downtown is developed, it affects your entire city, your entire county, and the entire eastern part of the state. So a successful downtown is a key to a successful county and area.
You're right.
So.
And you know, recently I was talking with a visitor that came to Goldsboro, and they made a comment that has really stuck with me. They said, when you take care of your downtown, it is very much like your living room of your home.
Right.
And when your living room is taken care of and inviting, you want to come see the whole house.
Exactly.
Well, that's very much what a downtown is. It is your living room of your home, and Goldsboro being your home. And so we want to take care of our downtown. And we know that DGDC is very passionate about that.
It is, and it's where your history is located.
Absolutely.
This is where we began, and we're coming back around full circle to bring it back to life. And if you hadn't been down here recently, I bet you'll be surprised.
I think you will be. And almost every week when I walk down here, as you said before, there's a new business opening, or there's a sign up saying new business opening soon. And I believe a lot of that has to do with people are looking forward to what downtown is going to be. In 2 years, it's going to look a lot different.
It's going to be
Fabulous.
night and day.
It really is.
We have some exciting things happening. I couldn't be more proud of it. And I would invite anyone to check out the events we have for the rest of the year.
Tell us about those events. You all have quite a few coming up.
We do have some coming up. We have Jazz on George, which is a yearly event for us. October the 26th from 1 to 6 on that Saturday. We have some jazz music. Obviously, it's on George Street.
That's right.
We have that. We have our Creepy Crawl, which will go through downtown on Halloween night. And it will put you in our restaurants and bars. We'll have Halloween costume contests.
That's right. Come dressed in your best costume.
Right. And my personal favorite is Lights Up Downtown.
Mine too, Terry.
I love that. It's the best event.
It is a special event. It really is. It showcases what downtown is all about, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's in our prettiest part of our downtown, and it's a Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
That's right.
We have trolley rides, things for the kids to do, pictures with Santa. We'll have some entertainment, some singers, and those sorts of things. And we always turn on the Christmas lights.
That's right.
It is my favorite, hands down my favorite event. Everybody in the community loves it, and it is the perfect thing to do if you're wondering what we've been up to.
That's exactly
come check it
right.
out.
And you know, that night is one of those nights where we officially, turn on not only the lights downtown, but on that beautiful water tower. Everything is lit up that night. The mayor will light that up. And then you'll have so many events taking place in that one evening right there in front of City Hall in our phase 1 that has been completed of Streetscape. In that first block, events happening, and then you will have a break. You can go downtown, eat at some of our local restaurants.
Yes.
And then the symphony
Yes.
will be playing holiday pops at the Paramount.
Yes, it's a tradition for a lot of people to do
It really
all of those
is.
things and spend their evening with us downtown. I know that is what I do.
Me
go
too.
to a
Love it.
restaurant, eat, have a great time, enjoy seeing the children having a good time. So I invite anyone to please come down. It's free and it's fun.
That's right. And it's just such a great way to start your holiday season.
Yes.
If you haven't done it in years, or if you haven't done it in a long time, bring your family, come on down. You never know, you may even have some pretend snow.
We usually
You never
do.
know, we usually do. With some hot chocolate and donuts and all kinds of nice things, and reindeer food for the children to make. There's always lots of fun things happening that night. It really is a great way to see what downtown is and what downtown is becoming.
Right, and we want you to, if you're a business owner, we want you to consider bringing your business downtown, so come see what we're all about.
Well, this year at your annual dinner, you really did showcase a lot of businesses that have opened throughout the last year, and the accomplishments that they have had through their year, and businesses like Thistlebee,
Yes.
Quilt Shop
Great.
right here on Center Street, and how they have really changed their building and their business,
Absolutely.
and several other businesses, and you all really do a good job hand-holding businesses that come downtown, walking them through the steps of a successful business to take place in our community.
Yeah, let me tell you about something we offer that maybe a lot of people don't know about. It's called our Business Incentive Grant. This is something that the DGDC offers new businesses. We can give you money for your startup costs and monthly overhead. If you apply for our grant and receive it, you can actually get cash money to help you with your bills. No other place in town is doing that except downtown Goldsboro.
And all that information is found on your website?
Yes.
dgdc.org.
That's right.
And that's the Business Incentive Grant. And there's several other grant options that you can find out all the information right there on their website.
Yes, we can spiff up the outside of your business if you're already down here. We have a lot of things going on that are very business friendly and oriented.
You know, I don't know of a more business-friendly organization than the DGDC, to be quite honest.
Well, thank you.
It really is, and I really am so proud to be a part of DGDC and what you guys do on a day-to-day basis to really give incentives to local people to come downtown and open a business, and you stay with them to make sure and guarantee as much success as possible.
Absolutely. We'll be there every step of the way, any way we can.
That's wonderful. Well, Terry, we're excited to see what's going to happen in the next couple years. This is a perfect time to take on the presidency because even though there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, oh, just imagine what it's going to look like in 2 years. We'll be sitting here having this conversation and we'll be talking about how downtown is a completely different world.
I know. It was
I'm looking forward
one
to
of the more
it.
prouder moments of my life to take over this position. It's a passion. I'm so happy to work with everybody on our board
You
and
got a
at the
great
city,
team.
and I'm just ecstatic.
And of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention, of course, Miss Julie Metz, the director.
Oh, yes.
You will not meet a finer, more compassionate and passionate person about downtown and us moving forward with our downtown. So thank you to Julie for all she does and her staff on a regular basis.
She's a treasure.
Yes,
she really is.
Well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Kim.
This is Terry Light, the president of DGDC, Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation. Thank you for being with us, and keep an eye on what's happening downtown Goldsboro. Have you heard what's happening at Southern Wayne High School? They have a big event we want you to attend. With me today is Lynn Williams. She's the secretary of the Booster Club for Southern Wayne High School. Let's check it out. Hey Lynn, we're glad to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So Southern Wayne High School has a big event coming up.
We do. It is the second annual pigskin cook-off and plate sale. It's the last weekend in October. We'll cook on Friday night, and then we'll have plate sale on Saturday. This is a state-sanctioned North Carolina Port Council event, so we have up to 20 teams that are vying for some pretty serious bragging rights.
20 teams?
20.
That is fantastic. So there are 20 teams of community members that have come together to compete and to have title of, I guess, the best barbecue.
The best barbecue in Southern Wayne County.
There you go. So tell us sort of how it's going to work. I know it starts on Friday night at the big ball game at Southern Wayne High School, and then it leads into Saturday, plate sales.
Right. Friday night is the Southern Wayne New Bern game. The cook-off will actually get underway around 8 o'clock, so while the game is in progress. We'll ask folks to kind of stay after the game and come see. By the end of the game, the teams will have set up their booths and their cooking stations and sort of got their decorations going. We'll have live music, we'll have food available. So we'll have a mini festival really on Friday night.
Oh, that's unusual and different. That's
it
great.
is. If we're going to hang out all night, you might as well make it fun.
Make it fun. That's right. So each team is really decorating and creating their own booth.
Up to to what they would like, to the level they want to participate. And last year we really had some really nice nice booths. I know a couple of the fire departments really did it up. It was just a lot of fun.
I'm sure.
A lot of bragging rights, a lot of trash talking going on back and forth. And but last year was it was a wonderful event for us. And the even more important part, it was the plate sale on Saturday, where we're selling the plates of all that barbecue we're cooking.
Yes,
so,
you got to do something with it. Might
that's
as well
right.
sell it, right?
We've got our goal is about 3,000 plates.
Wow.
It's a lot.
That
So
is
we
a lot of
want
barbecue.
people to come and eat barbecue on Saturday. But that's from 11 to 2. The fun part about the plate sale, we have kids and parents, and I mean it's just a really fun school event.
This is all celebrating and supporting the Booster Club at Southern Wayne.
And Southern Wayne Athletics and the school in general. So on Saturday, last year we had tons of the athletic teams and the kids out helping and making plates and running the drive-through. I mean,
So it is definitely a school event.
it is a school event, and we just had a blast.
I'm sure.
So we want folks to come out and participate and support schools, support Southern Wayne Athletics. This is a great way to do it.
So you all have done a great job, though, by getting it sanctioned. This is your second year.
Well, this is the first year we're state sanctioned.
Right.
We had a lot of requests last year from the teams who participated that they would really like to see it a state sanctioned event. So
what happens with the team that wins?
the team that wins actually goes on to participate in the 2014 state cook-off. So that'll be in the September of 2014. So they'll represent Southern Wayne
Wonderful.
in the cook-off.
Well, there you go. That's fantastic. So 11 to 2 on Saturday, October the 26th, you can come purchase a plate of home-cooked barbecue and help, compete and help those teams that have competed.
That's right.
And really support the Booster Club and all of the athletics at Southern Wayne High School. But come on out Friday night. They invite you to come out and enjoy the ball game and all the festivities that are happening on the 25th.
That's right.
At Southern Wayne High School, and then come on out Saturday again and support the school by purchasing a ticket and eating some local barbecue.
If you'd like to order tickets in advance, we have the information on Southern Wayne's website, the high school website, so where you can get tickets and information. Advance ticket sales are certainly a good thing, but certainly we'll have plenty that day. So
Right.
you can
It's just a drive-through type
You can do a
situation,
drive-through or eat in, either one.
Okay. Now, is this in the front of Southern Wayne, back of Southern Wayne? Where would people
It'll
go?
be in the school cafeteria.
All right.
But we'll have plenty of signs and plenty of kids directing traffic. So
There you go. Thank you so much, Lynn. We're excited about what you all are doing at Southern Wayne High School and your Booster Club, and we hope things go well.
thank you.
So go on out and support the Booster Club at Southern Wayne High School.
Go Saints.
Woohoo!
All right, what do these words have in common?
Tell us.
Wenge, W-E-N-G-E. Glaucus, Mikado, Fulvus, F-U-L-V-O-U-S, Eubanine, and Amaranth. You ever heard those words before? Those are actually
Nah,
colors.
have not.
I mean, there was, whatever happened to blue, orange, green, and all that.
Where'd they come from?
Well, they're colors.
Yeah?
I don't know where they came from.
Are they in the box of 150 crayons or something?
I don't think they are. I don't know. Somebody came up with these. Anyway, these are real, actual, honest-to-goodness colors.
Okay.
Glaucus is first used as a color name in 1671. Glaucus.
What's your favorite color? Glaucus?
Well, it's a blue-gray or blue-green coating on grapes and plums that you see. It's that misty-looking color.
Okay.
On blue-gray or blue-green.
I believe you.
That's glaucus. Wenge is, if you've ever shopped for furniture, you know Wenge, W-E-N-G-E. It's a dark brown wood color and copper undertones that even classes up particle board, makes it look good. Anyway, also Fulvus is a brownish yellow. An owl or a duck will have brownish yellow feathers, and that's the color of Fulvus. Eubanine, something that's eubanine is as white as ivory. Of course, ivory is not completely white anyway, as you well know, but it has a slightly yellow shade, and that is eubanine. Eburnine. E-B-U-R-N-E-A-N. I'll get there in a minute. Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
Lesson on color. Just so you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Just so you know.
Just so you know. All right.
Don't forget, Friday night, we have the Ventriloquist at the Paramount Theater. Saturday, we have the Really Chilly Challenge. Lots going on this weekend. Don't forget about all these things, right?
That's right. In my best ventriloquist voice, right. Hello, my name is Kim.
Yes, it is. Yes,
and I'm
it is.
a ventriloquist. Okay, who's next?
I believe tomorrow.
Tomorrow's next.
Oh, tomorrow's show. Oh my goodness, we've got a great lineup. You've got Jimmy Edmondson coming in.
Oh yeah, okay. The tobacco, okay. I got to tell you, I got to set this up.
Okay, set it up.
Tobacco has always been a tremendous money maker here in Wayne County.
Yes.
Wayne County, for many years, being an agricultural county, we had a reputation of being one of the finer tobacco communities
right.
in the country. So some years ago, the tobacco market here in Goldsboro in Wayne County ceased to exist.
Right.
And I've got a couple of guys coming in who are going to relive the days. Auctioneer Hugh Pate is going to be with us.
Okay.
And the former supervisor of the Goldsboro Tobacco Market, Gerald Taylor, is going to be here.
That will be so good, so interesting.
It is great. Wait till you see this. We had a good time, and it's an enjoyable discussion, and I think you'll enjoy it too.
That sounds great.
That's tomorrow.
So stay tuned. You don't want to miss these fabulous interviews. Lots and lots to learn right here on WGTV.
That's exactly right. So until tomorrow, I'm Wayne. I lost my place.
Is that what happened?
No
Okay.
cue cards. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.